Hey. All right. What's up? Welcome back, you guys. Nobody here, but that's all right. Um, so last week was a complete train wreck. 4 hours I spent on here live, which was insanity. But I learned a decent amount. We're gonna cut this way shorter. We're gonna shoot for an hour, but I'll just get off whenever it feels right. Um, But I told you guys that I was going to be more prepared this week. However, there was a slight issue going on with. I learned. So I actually figured out how to make songs with AI, and I've just been going crazy doing that for no reason at all, really. Except that I think that in the future videos from now on, I'm going just to make my own music for the videos. I think that would be much cooler, but I think it'd be pretty sweet. So, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I made one video here that I thought was freaking sweet. Let me do this real quick. I'll play it for you guys. It's not up on YouTube yet, but I think after this live stream, I'm gonna go ahead and get this processed and just got to fill in a few more details and then it'll be good to go. But I mean, so let me share that with you guys real quick. This one. All right, check this out.
I hate this car, but I love that bitch. Every leak, every rattle, every glitch. Leaking oil on the floor like it's trying to break me. But I can't walk away, that car made me. Like, blood knuckles in the dark, breath fog in the air, hands numb, still there, I don't care. No heat in the shop, no light, just pain. Built it twice, broke it twice, guess I'm insane. Turn that foot to art, built the block, booze hits, heart stops, fuck a clock. Not about numbers, not about fame. It's about knowing I finish what others can't claim. Yeah. They said sell it, I said you don't get it. This shit's a lifetime, not a minute. Night in that bay was therapy. Me and that engine, pure clarity. I can hear my old man tighten that bow while the city slept cold. I was chasing hope, turned junkyard steel to a work of art. Every misfire sync with my heart. Yeah, she smokes, stalls, screams and dies, then comes back meaner, just like I. Unpredictable, cruel, out of control, but she's the one that rebuilt me. I hate this car, but I love that bitch. Every scrape, every weld, every cut and stitch. It's toxic love, but I can't let go. It made me the man that I've come to know. Yeah, the boost hits hard, but the lessons hit harder. Love, hate thing, me and my charger. People quit when it leaks, I rebuild it twice. Every failure costs, I'll pay that price. She's jealous, loud, mean as hell, but she tells my story too damn well. If I lose faith, I twist that key and remember who the fuck built me. Now she's gone, yeah, she's sold and free, off to chase a new destiny. Someone else will twist that key and feel the same damn fire in me. I hope they drop her like she deserves. That pull, every scream, every swerve. From my hands to theirs, the story flows, and I can't wait to see where she. I hate this car, but I love that bitch. Every leak, every rattle, every glitch. Yeah, it broke me down, but it built my soul. These DSMs taught me how to lose control. I hate this car, but I love that bitch. Every scrape, every weld, every cut and stitch. It's a toxic love, but I let it go. Now I watch her grow, and damn, I know she ain't perfect. Never was, never will be, but neither am I. Maybe that's
Josh is being really helpful.
This is our friend.
Out of everybody, I think
We do not know his name.
he probably knows the most out of everything or everyone around here. He's a diesel mechanic.
Knows how to lick booty hole.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy
Male booty hole.
30-inch statue. Lawn art.
Yeah, we're just doing these. This is a pretty tedious process. It probably takes the longest.
Shut
in
the
my opinion.
fuck up.
I know everything that I'm talking about right now.
Normal boil.
There it is. So that song was actually made with AI, but obviously the lyrics were made by me, kind of working with AI as well. But you know, I think if you're making music with AI, you have to like give it. It has to know exactly how you feel about things to make it actually sound good, and you know, be a representative of what you're wanting to go with. But watching that video, man, that makes me feel like I get like two different feelings. One is obviously that's just nostalgic, it's just so nostalgic. That was like probably almost 10 years ago now, whenever I actually put that car together. And I'm just like, yeah, just hits me every time. It's so cool going back to the footage. Speaking of the footage, and this is the second thing that I think of is, holy crap, I'm sitting on a gold mine of footage. Like I have probably like hundreds of hours of footage of actually working on the clips. And well, I used to think that it was all just kind of really crappy stuff that obviously is, if you saw like the videos on my old channel where I actually built the car, I just did a horrible editing. But now I'm like, oh man, I can actually go back in and pick and choose and make really cool videos. So that's what I'm hopefully gonna do. And also, I really enjoy the music video aspect of this, of doing this and of making music, you know, and I really enjoy making the videos for that. So what I actually did is I actually made another song that's not really related to cars, but you know, it's something that I think about constantly. Like, I don't know about constantly, but I've realized that if I want to make a channel, I should probably include more than just cars, because, well, quite frankly, I don't want to think about cars all the time. So this might end up being like a kind of a whatever, like a brain fart channel where it's whatever I'm thinking about that week or whatever that day. That's going to go up here probably. But let's check out this other video that I made. It's kind of like a stick it to the system video, I guess. But I think it's really good. I really enjoy the song that I made and the video that I made. It's friggin' cool in my opinion. But let's share that real quick. This one. Alrighty.
I said I was shaped by a system that's starting to bend and distort. Growing up, I thought America was the absolute shit. And now it's either I'm getting older, shit's changing. I said, can I hear the full song now? Every breath rehearsed, every thought denied. Even gods can't speak when the truth's been taught. They told me love your flag, stand tall, never bend. But they never said the truth comes around the end. They showed me heroes that don't bleed like me, raised on lies, fed on liberty. I was shaped by a system that started in a bin, and I learned that the enemy wears a grin and a pen. Every channel's a sermon, every headline a spell, and they call it pride while they ring that bell. I'm not ashamed of where I come from, but I won't bow down to what they become. They twist our love into alibis. That's when I learned pride is a lie. Pride is a lie. Dressed up in red, white, and blue, used by the clowns to control what we do. They say we're free, but they sell the chain. Rap it in songs, drown the pain. I still love the people, still love the land, but not the thieves with the upper hand. Pride is a lie. I see through their eyes, and I'm done healing the televised eye. You can't own a mountain, can't own a sea, can't trademark hope or humanity. But they try every day with their golden cage, building kingdoms off our rage. It's not the strangers I'm fighting today, it's the leaders who make it all fade away. They light our flag just to watch them burn, selling lessons we'll never learn. They say it's glory, I call it disguise. They say it's honor, I call it lies. Love your home, but never comply when they tell you that pride justifies. Pride is a lie. Dressed up in red, white, and blue, used by the clowns to control what we do. They say we're free, but they sell the chain. Rap it in songs, drown the pain. I still love the people, still love the land, but not the thieves with the upper hand. Pride is a lie. I see through their eyes, and I'm done healing the televised lie. They told me to fight for my country, but my country's just people like me. It ain't them with the jets and the seats in the sky. It's the ones working nights just to get by. Every border is free on repeat. Every anthem will be for the sea. But I'm singing my own from the ground up high. No shame, just truth. Pride is a lie. Hands up, no change. We don't bleed for that game. We remember our names, not the ones they claim. Every soul, same spark, same light. We ain't enemies, we're fighting for right. Take back the flag, redefine, cause love's still real, but pride's the crime. Pride is a lie, but love's still true. That's what they'll never undo. With a voice they can't buy, the storm they can't deny. From the dirt to the sky, every tear, every try. Say it loud, testify. Pride is a lie. So when they wave that cloth and they start to preach, remember what their money can't reach. It's not us versus them, never was. It's the world versus the power, because pride is a lie, and the truth won't die. I said I was shaped by a system that's starting to bend and distort. Growing up, I thought America was the absolute shit. And now it's either I'm getting older or shit's changing. I said I can't unhear the full song now. Fuck.
Alrighty. There it is. That. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I do know how to feel about it. I freaking dig it. But I don't know if I should do like a separate channel or if I should just put it on this one. All to be determined later down the line. But I did also make another video, or I made another song. I'm still in the process of making the actual video for it. And this one's for all my Element people out there. I think that the Honda Element is literally probably the best car that you can buy if you don't want anything in specific. Like if you don't want something that you know you want, you should probably get a Honda Element, because this thing just can do, can do anything. So we'll just kind of watch that one. I don't have much done yet on the video so far, but I do have a little bit. So let's just do that. Here, 1 second. Switch this around. Boom, 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 boom. let's see. Here. This is the element video so far. It's very, I have just a few scenes done as of now, but I will eventually, hopefully soon, finish this up. And I still have to do the headlight video on the element, which I know I promised that I would have it done this week, but then this AI kind of took over, and I just got real excited about that, and I've been just focusing on that because I don't know, I enjoy learning new things, and I think that the more I learn, obviously, the better I will be with anything. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and play that. This one's like an EDM song, which I think quickly.
They said buy a sports car, they said get something sleek, fast, dangerous. But I bought a Q that changed my life. You call it ugly, I call it efficient. You call it slow, I call it steady. And when your engine's crying and your wallet's empty, I'll still be cruising with the AC blowing ice cold. Yeah, this one's for all the element owners out there. Let's go! Boxy little legend made of plastic dreams. Carries all my friends and my hopes and my schemes. Seats fall down, I got room for a bed. Turn the key twice and it's still not dead. People laugh when they see me roll by, but I applaud when they call for a ride. SUV, minivan, truck, who can tell? All I know is one thing, this thing does well. It's not fastest, it's not the flashiest, not the prettiest, but the happiest. It ain't rich, but it's paid off. Try flexing now when your engine starts. It hauls, it camps, it drifts, it slaps. Say what you want, but it simply does well. It does well. Oh yeah, it does well. Hey, hey, everywhere I go, yeah, it does well. Groceries, dogs, drip track, does well. Storm, summer, life does well, does well, does.
I'll stop that there. I don't have any other rest of the video made, so kind of a little sneak peek into what's coming soon to the channel. Now, like I said before, I have to finish up the headlight video. I've just been doing this stuff, and I haven't been spending any time on that video at all, actually. And I really want to make it as best as I possibly can for, you know, for you element people out there, because it's the only person that's going to watch it. But so I kind of want to like take my time and do as good as I can. I've been, before I started doing these live sessions, I was posting a video every week, and it was kind of like I felt confident in the video when after I finished editing it, but then after I watched it back a week later, whatever, I was like, oh man, I could improve a lot about this video that I just didn't catch in the moment because I was just trying to crank them out. So I'm going to slow those down a little bit, try to make them as good as I possibly can. And meanwhile, I'll still do these live sessions every week. This will kind of be like our weekly update, touch base. If you guys have any questions, you guys can feel free to ask away. But that's the goal for, I guess, now. Obviously, this is all changing and all evolving pretty quickly here. So, you know, don't hold me to it. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna be producing weekly content for sure, but it might end up changing, might end up being different. So, you know, it's part of the game. You got to learn. Can't do the same thing every single time and hope to get different results. So, yeah. But I think that these music videos are going to be pretty fun for me to make. So I'm like, I'm going to make some, and making these songs is fun too. So that's where I'm at with that. I did want to, I've been contemplating starting to do a, like, I need to do shorts, and I've been thinking about just doing something ridiculous with the element because I freaking love that thing, and I want to actually end up boosting it, you know, the whole 9 yards. I want to build that thing. So until I can actually do that, I've been trying to think of like content ideas that I could make to kind of promote that project. Hopefully to build an audience big enough to where I can actually afford to do what I want to do with that car. And I think what that's gonna involve is like definitely weekly, but maybe even daily, maybe every other day I'll upload some sort of short content or something like a live content, something like that, to where um, I will in some way promote the element. I don't know, like I have a few ideas of what I'm thinking, but I don't want to declare that that's what I'm going to do here, and then it ends up not being the case. But what I am thinking is I've been thinking about just every single automotive sticker that I can get my hands on, just slapping it on the back of the element, and then I can make content like I'm going to be installing every single sticker that I get, uh, every single car sticker that I can find on the back of the element or on the element in general, until I can afford to, win a drag race with a race or with a supercar or something like that, something to kind of hook people and hopefully get people to subscribe and grow the channel. That is one of the ideas. The other idea that I've been thinking about is I've been just more element content, which is like obnoxious, and I would feel absolutely just ashamed about doing this, but I think it might actually catch on, and people might actually like the content and um, grow the channel if I were to like just rev at every single, and obviously I'd have to film it, but you just get like an inside shot and an outside shot of me revving at any race car or whatever I could find, and until I can actually afford to win from one in a race. That would be cool. So just like I'm just kind of trying to think of like ideas that are quick and easy to do so that I could still focus on making good content, or as good content as I can for you guys, but then still having like that daily kind of like raw upload of something stupid with the element, because it makes sense to me right now. Again, don't hold me to this. I might end up switching. I might end up pulling a switcheroo on you guys and doing something completely different. But that's what I'm thinking right now. Okay. What's next? Oh, still got to finish that video. I think I want to work on this headlight video like every night. I come down here and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna work on the video, and then I could just get distracted by something cool, in terms of like making other content other than that. But I think that video will actually hit pretty good, so I do have to make it. The one thing that I have noticed is that the element content is taking off way more, and it's doing way better than all my other videos that I've made so far. So that kind of just makes me want to lean into that more, which is why again I'm thinking about doing the element shorts. I'm trying to do like everything that I can to the element, and also I just love the car. So I want to do a sound system install in that, which I think I already have like most of the parts needed for that, but I'd have to buy like an amp and a sub or whatever, and still a lot to figure out with that. But I also do want to do like obviously performance mods to it, because well, it's a K series, it's all-wheel drive, and it's manual, so it's just a no-brainer. So let's see. I'm gonna try to think of some more things that I want to tell you guys, but I guess that might be it. Let me do a quick run through in my head. yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for signing on today. I appreciate you guys. Element videos are inbound, coming in soon. I just have to figure out a good way to make them, because it's easy. I need to figure out like a mounting situation for the cameras in the Element. And also the one thing that does suck about it is I have made an exhaust for it and it's freaking loud. And unfortunately, whenever I record in that thing, it just, you can't hear nothing. Even though I have like a mic and whatever. So I will have to kind of deal with that somehow. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out once I get there. I might just end up having to shut the car off every time or whatever. But all right, you guys, thank you so much for signing on today. Appreciate you. Last time I went for 4 hours. I'm not doing that to myself today. I was just exhausted after last time. I don't know if it was just from trying to focus for so long or maybe I was just tired. But anyways, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you. Come back again next weekend or next Monday for another live session, and I'll upload whatever content I create throughout the week. See you guys.